let's take you back to KwaZulu-Natal, where Premier Thami Ntuli is commemorating Good Friday, and he's doing this in a unique procession with fellow members of the GPU, that is the Government of Provincial Unity, and they are joining the Diakonia Council of Churches and other denominations. It is in Durban, and let's take you there now, dipping in as the Premier is speaking.
Most of the days in our country and in our province, I know that as government we are doing everything and the police are doing everything, in particular in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Police are doing good work as led by Provincial Commissioner Mkhwanazi. But the scourge of the violence perpetrated against women and children is still continuing. And it's important that as the church, we pray and we also communicate a message in the church and outside that we all need to stand together against the scourge which is perpetrated against women and children, including crime in general, because it has a negative effect not only in the economy but in our lives. We live in fear when there is crime in our province and in our communities. Hence it's important that we pray, apart from praying, but we also stand together to work with the police for community policing, for some of us to volunteer as safety structures or community safety structures, so that we fight against crime in our areas. Not doing that for the entire community only, but even for our children, because as we live in fear, they are also going to live in fear when we are no more. Hence, it's important that we work now together, we stand together now, we pray, and we communicate a message of safety and stability in our society, in our families. I know that the church has powerful means and ways of fighting for what is owed in the society, because it is the church that led the struggle for liberation. As the sermon was in fact highlighting some of the important roles that was played by the church. And I believe we still need to struggle to fight together for peace in our society, to stand together so that our children will have at least hope about tomorrow, hope of prosperity, hope of living in peace, in stability, in communities that are able to take care of one another. Because it is the truth that not everyone today is enjoying the benefits of our freedom. People are starving outside there. People have many challenges, so many orphans that live without something to put on the table. And as a church, we need to work together, to stand together in ensuring that even the services that are there in DSD, former MEC, in fact, they are accessed by those who are really needy. The church needs to pray, and not only pray and stand together to expose a crime, to expose corruption, so that we live in a country that is focused to the needs, to the integrity of today. With these a few words, I really appreciate an opportunity of being part of this service. I did not prepare any speech because I did not come here to speak. I only came here to worship. That is why I did not prepare any speech, but I'm really humbled to be offered an opportunity to stand before the men and the women of God, the servant of God, and plead for the vulnerable ones, for those who are the victims, that they do not only receive prayers, but action that will combat gender-based violence and femicide. Action that will ensure that even where police are not there, because we are there, when we see crime, we cooperate with the police, we report, we work with the community safety structures in order to ensure that we have eThekwini Metro that is safe, we have KwaZulu-Natal that is safe, and the investor confidence is anchored so that new job opportunities will be available for our children. Because for us, we are now at this stage, but we must be more worried about our children, about the little ones that we have brought to this world. And it's important that as leaders of the society, we champion a better future. We champion programs that will see KwaZulu-Natal being a better KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much as you continue to pray for even our government at a national level, praying for the president of the country and his cabinet, praying for the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal and his cabinet, praying for the Mayor of eThekwini and his council and all local government structures in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. The assurance of a better and a prosperous future will be realized through prayers. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Well, that Easter prayer service there and the KwaZulu-Natal Premier Thami Ntuli addressing the congregants.